Hi folks, welcome to Economic Observations. My name is Chris. It is Friday the 27th of November. It is the day after Thanksgiving, typically known as Black Friday. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I hope all of you were able to have food on your table and that you were able to give thanks for the meal you were going to have. In America, there are millions of people going hungry. Millions of people don't know where their next meal is going to go. Millions of people are pending evictions and their moratoriums are expiring. Millions of people are in debt more than they ever imagined. And yet, the stock market continues to rise and COVID cases continue to increase. There has to be a happy medium somewhere. I was reading an article in Forbes today and I thought it was quite interesting, and it says, for the stock market to crash, prices must fall, right? But what if stocks rise and the value of money falls? Is that a crash? If the value of money drops 30%, but the stock market rises a little, is that a bull market? Yes, we all know that this QE that the Fed keeps doing devalues the cash in our hands, right? Because there's so much more of it out there, right? Just the mere fact of creating money causes inflation. The article goes on to say that when the Fed tried to stop the printing of money in 2019 and to get interest rates to go up, it failed. It failed miserably. And in essence, the U.S. economy is hooked on this quantitative easing. And this is not just new. This has been going on for decades, right? We keep printing money and we keep inflating that stock market. The weird thing is this. If the Fed keeps buying all these assets, and we already know the Fed owns a third of all mortgages, but in effect, if this continues, the Fed is going to own all of its citizens' homes. Right? They are going to own all the corporate debt out there, whether it's good debt or bad debt. The Fed is going to own it. And thus, the federal government is going to have liens on all of Americans' assets. Not just liens on American assets, I should rephrase that. It's liens on its citizens' assets because the Fed is going to own everything. However, on the flip side, if the Fed discontinues its quantitative easing, the market's going to crash and everyone will be instantly a lot more poorer. This is where we're heading, folks. It's unbelievable how we got here. And it's unbelievable that Americans need help more than ever. And later on in this video, a friend of mine is going to talk about how his life has been affected. He is in the We Make events. He does videography and he goes on tour and he sets up venues and he's worried. And you're going to hear it right from his mouth. Very profoundly. And Brett says it very well. Brett has 4 kids. Brett has a mortgage. He's a young guy. The Fed is not going to let the stock market crash. So in essence, the Fed is going to continue to buy all these assets. Good debt, bad debt, risky debt, any kind of debt it can find. Right now, like I said, the Fed owns a third of all mortgages. Yet make no mistake about it. The U.S. stock market is a house of cards. That's right, one slight wind, a little breeze from here or there, and the house of cards comes tumbling down. Yep. If you let the markets play out the way they should, they wouldn't be at 30,000, I tell you that. Will the stock market crash? When you listen to Jay Powell speak, it appears they are prepared to die on the hill of quantitative easing. So we know what the Fed will do for the stock market. They will continue to print money and invest in assets, regardless. We know Wall Street isn't Main Street, and we know Main Street's suffering. So while the Fed continues to print money and keep the government going and to keep everything going, what about the people? What about the people that need the help the most? Listen to a friend of mine now.
Hey everybody, how are you? Just reaching out today real quick. I'm just about to head out to the store and just wanted to just say that I see you, all of you out there that are in the events industry, that are in the restaurant industry, that are in the just in this live events hospitality world. It's getting scary right now. We're about to go into a winter that's usually slow for us all anyway, but now to go in without having the cushion of this busy season, which we usually have, we really need to ask, where's the plan from the government, from those that we voted for we didn't vote for, whatever it might be. Where's the plan for those that are following your rules, that are not having gatherings, that are not opening up their establishments, though they want to because they're mandated that they can't? We want to contain the spread and we want to stop this horrible pandemic from happening, but at what cost? At what cost do we stop this pandemic from happening? I don't know what's going to be left of my industry when we get back. Are there going to be any venues for us to attend concerts? Are there going to be any companies with gear still in their warehouses? Companies are closing by the day. People are losing their jobs and changing careers by the day. So in 5-6 months, when this comes back to life, who's going to work those events? Who's going to wait in those restaurants? Who's going to cook in those kitchens? Who's going to serve at those hotels? Everyone needs to find a way to live. And I'm just asking you guys to reach out to your local politicians, to reach out to whoever you know, and just say, hey, what's the plan for these people? They're listening, they're obeying, they're doing their best to contain this spread, but we need help. Companies need some type of financial relief to keep these industries alive. Could you imagine walking through the north end of Boston next spring and half of the restaurants are boarded up or empty with lease signs on them? What's that going to look like? What is it going to be? What can we do? Can we do hybrid events? That's great for me as a virtual guy who can do video, but what does that do for those that are typically there in a restaurant serving you food? What does that do for them? I don't know, but where's the plan? We trust you guys. We trust our government. We live in this amazing country. We feel very just lost right now. We feel abandoned. We feel broken. We feel as if there's nothing that we can do. Days go by that I wonder, should I change careers? I've worked my entire life to get good at what I do. But right now, there's not much to do. So just, throw it out there. If you can make a post, if you're affected by this, if you're a tech, if you're a restaurateur, if you're a hospitality worker, maybe just throw a quick video out there, hashtag where's the plan? And, let's just call out to our government, say, hey, we're here to back you. We're following your rules, but where's the plan? It's too many friends, too many families, too many people broken right now. No food on their tables going into Christmas, not even wondering about presents, but wondering about feeding their families. It's scary. The stimulus packages, where are they? Senate goes on a vacation. That's nice. Wish I could go on a vacation, but I can't. So where's the plan? I don't know. Praying for you guys. I love you. I'm trying to stay positive, but we need to come together and we need to band together. We need to support each other. We need to help each other, and we need the help of our government. Thanks, guys.
Hey folks, I hope you enjoyed listening to Brett. I've known Brett for about 20 years. I've watched him grow up. He's the father of 4 now, hard-working, really decent person. Has a mortgage, is married, his wife is working, but I'm sure he was the breadwinner of the family. We make events, hospitality, service industry, whether it be lighting or videography or setting up venues or making events happen. That's what he does. He makes events happen. There's a lot of people out there. I know a lot of people who are suffering, and he's just one of many. I hope you enjoyed listening to him. Call your government officials. Make a plan. People should be knocking on McConnell's door. They should be knocking McConnell's door down. People like Brett all across America need help. Now it's time for Congress to do something about it. All right, folks, that's a wrap. Buy me a coffee in the link below. If you want to contribute anything, hit that subscribe button, hit that big thumbs up button. I'm trying to grow this channel. We'll really appreciate it. I have a nonprofit organization that I founded. We raise money through events. I make events too. All right, folks. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.